Hello, everyone. So it's been like 2 days since I've had like any symptoms at all. Um, like I've had zero. So looks like I mean I've had a little bit of like coughing up some cold. I will say that. Yeah, I have had a little bit of that, but no other symptoms like at all. Even my headaches are gone. Um, so Mm, looks like I had about 4 days of actual active symptoms. Um, so, in terms of my update on my COVID um, prognosis, diagnosis, that's it. I am just so, I knew that I would do well with taking my supplements in terms of being able to combat COVID if I ever gotten it. But I was totally not expecting it to be this good. I'm just going to be honest with you. I mean, because I do have a very, very complicated um, immune system. So there that is. If you haven't seen my other two COVID videos, you can watch those. I don't want to like keep going back over the same thing over and over again. But I did want to let you know that today's the 4th, January 4th, and I'm doing fine. Like I really, for some reason, feel like I've just come off of a detox, and I just feel like overwhelmingly like refreshed. Um, like I feel really, really extremely good. Like it's weird. Um, energetic, just feel great. Um, but I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about why someone in my condition, someone that has lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, fibromyalgia, eosinophilic esophagitis, that's EOE, that's um, a digestive disorder that's also an immune disorder as well. GERD, that's digestive. I'm anemic. I have alpha thalassemia, which is a genetic blood disorder. If I don't take my iron tablets, I will have definitely low iron levels. I am D deficient, so I've had to take D supplements since extra D supplements. I've been taking 5,000, at least 5,000 IUD supplements since 2017. And since this pandemic, I've been taking about at least 12,000 IU of D3 a day and 200 of K2 a day. Um, zinc, when you're taking high levels of zinc, like you know 30 and 40 and 50, you need to take some copper as well because zinc can affect your copper if you're taking high levels of zinc for long periods of time. And then, of course, our vitamin C and the quercetin. Um, I drank the alkaline water, um, so I haven't drank tap water in years, and alkaline water is one of the waters. One of my filtration systems that I do use anyway at home, but the alkaline water was known to be something that is very, very good as well. Um, but let me say this, people. Before this pandemic even came out, I was the kind of person that I just, you know, taking meds just because the doctor said to take them. I've never been like a big fan of that, anyways. Even my diseases, I don't treat them with drugs. You know, if you watch my other videos, you know that I said that I had my hydroxychloroquine. I keep me a dated supply in case I have like a major flare. But I take supplements and diet to I use that like collagen and everything. Like I have a whole range of things to help me with like my bones and my muscles and my immune system and everything. I did take the drugs for about a year and a half against my own. I just didn't think that it would do any good. It just treated symptoms, but everybody just kept telling me that that's what I needed to do. So I did, and it just I went from 12, two different medications to 14 in like 4 months time. Went from a size 8-10 to a 16-18. All this in 4 months time, and I'm just wasting away, and everybody looking at me like, ugh. The same people that like you need to take these drugs, even the doctors, pretty much they get you messed up, and that's it. Start having protein in my urine all the time. It just and I weaned myself off all of those drugs, and I just that's way I've been doing. And some of my lupus symptoms have been in remission for years, as long as I continue to take my supplements and everything, that I can live, a decent life. Like I had no life taking those drugs. So I'm going through this because I just want to explain why a person like me, that the doctors, Biden, Fauci, CDC, the FDA, everybody's saying that I needed to take the vaccine or I would die when I contracted COVID. If I didn't die, I would suffer a whole lot in the ICUs, and I would be one of the people that would be irresponsible and running up numbers in the hospital. Um, I knew that. I just, I trust God so much. I really, really do. He is our creator. Like, the things that we need to maintain our bodies, He created it here for us. And we have gotten off from the original plan, the original design, how God created us to live. Um, we're not hunters and gatherers in this civilized society. So that in itself affects the way that we actually live, and how we eat and everything, how we perform, how much exercise we get, all of that. And I just knew that if I make sure that I put these nutrients in my body, that I know that things that I'm deficient in, things that I needed to help with for this COVID situation, things that I need to do to make sure that this poor immune system that I have would be healthy enough to survive this virus and anything else. I mean, my whole thing wasn't just about COVID. It was about me making changes. I don't know if a lot of you seen, but I seen a lot of things during what all you have seen rather. But I've seen so many things during this pandemic. The shutdowns. I paid close attention to that. I paid close attention to our climate issues, things that we're doing. um, I looked and paid close attention to what we're doing that man is telling us is a good thing versus what God had designed us. And I've made tremendous adjustments in my life um, during this whole pandemic. I've even started doing more of being more self sufficient. Um, and I'll talk more on those things on some other videos, upcoming videos. But the fast track, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that people were wrong or are wrong to get that vaccine if that's what they want to do. Um, but I think that whether you choose to do that or not, you still need to try to look at um, supplementing your diet and eating to making healthier choices in what you're putting in your body. Um, because at the end of the day, like they didn't talk a whole lot about this, but like say somebody like me that has a compromised immune system, and I knew all of this, even that vaccine, because our immune system is so low, um, some people wasn't getting any immunity at all when they would get the vaccine, and then some people, even if they got some, it didn't like it would go away like so quick because our immune system is so low. And on top of it, like the drug, like I'm talking the hydroxychloroquine and stuff, that lowers your immune system. Most people that have like lupus and RA and such, they're taking stuff like that every day. And so the doctors were instructing them to stop taking the drugs, to get the vaccine, and then they supposed to start back. But anyone that really knows about those drugs, they know first of all, just because you don't take that medication today or tomorrow doesn't mean that it's out of your system. It takes a minute for those drugs to come out of your system. And once they start back taking them, it's going to lower their immune system. So this is why it's so important for people to still do things to try to assist their immune system. Um, I even, for my grandkids, they take vitamins and vitamin D, multivitamins and vitamin D and C, um, zinc and such. Um, it's just, we wanted to do the fast track to get back to what we call normal. And I don't know if you've looked at how all of this is played out. Um, every time, no matter what we did, we weren't able to successfully do that. Don't get me wrong, this is not a doom and gloom thing. I'm not saying that we're done or anything like that. I'm just saying that for you personally, I just think that everybody need to take a look at how they're actually living in their lives. Look at those shortfalls in our lives. Don't depend so much on the government to look out for you on things. The government, the doctors, or anybody, you got to look out. You got to be your number one player. Okay? For me, like God is my rock. His word, everything, I can't tell anybody else what to do about that. But for me, that's what it is. And that's what keeps me um, where I'm safe, where at the end of the day, no matter what nobody's saying, like this whole COVID thing, like I think probably, I don't know, I think probably 90 some percent um, of my family and friends, have been vaccinated. But that didn't sway me any. That I've never been anyone to follow a crowd or be pressured in doing something because the majority is doing it. Um, I just believe so much in God, and I just, it doesn't matter how dark it is. It doesn't matter like how impossible it looks. I just trust Him so much that no matter what's going on around me, I just stay focused. I just stay focused. Um, I've had so many of these type of crises. So me going through this about this COVID was nothing new. It was nothing new. It was nothing. It wasn't challenging for me at all. I just there were times that I would be really really upset for other people because I felt like people were being misled. So I did get upset about that. I would get extremely upset about that. Especially people like the elderly and people that have compromised immune system or other comorbidities, things that health issues. I just really felt like there was an injustice out there giving them misinformation, and the things that they were saying that was misinformation wasn't misinformation. So anyways, I just wanted to explain to you why in the world would someone in my position um, do something is what they call as crazy as walking around here unvaccinated. I talked to an associate today on the phone. Well, she kind of like, mm, yeah, she's an associate. Talked to someone on the phone that I met some time back, a little gigs that we used to do together, little side gig. And literally, even though I told her I had COVID, and she was like, "What? Out of all the stuff you be doing?" And I explained to her what happened, how it got here, and everything. And she said, "You need to go get the vaccine." Even though I literally told her like how I'm feeling and everything, she still told me I need to go get the vaccine. And I was like, why would I do that? But yeah, and I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I'm really not. Her mindset different from my mindset. Everybody's got their own. I just I just try to give people information so they could just look at another side. I mean, I don't know. I remember when I first really start getting a good relationship with God, I was like so excited and it was so good that I literally would just be at work and stuff and just telling people about the Lord. And because in my mind I was like, what it is, Charlotte, they just, they can't, they don't understand. If you just explain it to them, then they'll get it. They'll get it. Explain it to them, and it's just for a long time, I would just really, really work hard and think, you just gotta explain it to them. You just gotta tell them, once they get a taste of it, and they gonna see it, they gonna understand. I wanted people to have it so much. It felt so good. It's so good. I wanted it for everybody, and so I just and so when I find something good, I just really, really be wanting other people to have it. So please don't take when I say things as I'm mocking anyone, that I'm making fun of anyone, that I'm even judging you. Everybody has their own. Just understand that what I do is, if I have something good, I love to pass it on. And it's just totally up to anybody, if they want to check it out. Hey, what's this lady talking about? Let me check out what she's talking about. Let me see if I can do a little bit of something in my life and see what it can do for me. That's it. you know. Um, but I'm going to end on that because I don't want to make a really, really long video. But I just wanted to explain to you why. Like, I have had issues with doctors and medications and such. And this was not my first rodeo. Wasn't at all. And I knew that it would be victorious the way that it is. I knew it. I just didn't know. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know it'd be this good. I thought I had me a little rough patch, rough at the house, and then I knew I wouldn't go to the hospital, but I just didn't know that it would be, yeah, this good experience. Like my husband, he came home last night and he was like yelled through the door, yeah, how you feeling? I said, I feel good, I'm like, and he even, I act like he was offended because I was, talking about how good I feel. I was like, what? And he was like, well, good then. Well, you shouldn't be scared no more. I said, well, I'm not scared no more. I was like, my fear been gone. Like when this first I was like, yeah, because I'm a very, very cautious person. So when it first hit, I was like, whoa, and then I had to get all my stuff together, research. I still research, and still is going to continue to do it, about what's going on. I like keeping up with what's going on. So, I can, meditate and talk to the Lord about what it is I need to do about it. But, anyways, I'm praying for everyone. I literally last night just found out about a friend that has been, just tested positive again. Like he had COVID before the vaccine came out, and now he's been double vaccinated and boosted, and he just got diagnosed with COVID again. Entire family, they all got together for Christmas. Everybody got COVID, including a little baby. So yeah, it's just, but anyways, praying for everyone, and I just wanted to do an updated video to let you know how everything went, and just to do a little bit of explanation as to why someone in my situation would actually choose not to get vaccinated and to just take supplements and diet, and for it to turn out to be the way that it is. So anyway, I praise God, and praying for you all. Stay vigilant, stay prayerful, and be safe. Bye.